Hey, welcome from Memphis, Tennessee. It's Pastor Jeff. I'm joined today with Gabe and Haley.
Hello.
Hi.
And we have finished Street Reach Bible Camp Day 1 and afternoon project. And so just wanted to get on here and share a brief update with you guys, let you hear from some of the students how it's going. So, Haley, what was the one thing you were most uncertain about that you feel a little bit better about after today's experience?
So I was most uncertain about picking the kids up from their houses because I wasn't sure how that was going to work. And it just made me a little nervous. But after we did it, turned out to actually be a really good experience, getting to watch the kids get so excited that we arrived and we pick them up. And they're like, this is the next house because I know my friend's here and going to come. It was just very exciting.
Awesome. How would you answer that, Gabe?
Yeah, I think just like the whole kind of like experience of like dealing with the kids was something I was nervous about, just like how they would respond, especially like discipline, if we had any kind of like kids that were out of line,
Mm-hmm.
having trouble behaving. But definitely just kind of seeing like how they acted and how used to it they all were and
Right.
everything. I feel a lot better about that now.
Right. So the way that the staff describe what we're doing essentially is it's a urban VBS in a park. Okay. And so, but we only had like 12 minutes per station. I mean, it went right. So Gabe, we'll start with you first. What group were you with today, and how did you feel your group went?
I was doing games, so I was, all of the like freeze tag. We did some soccer, just kind of kick the ball around. Um, I think we did pretty good. It was, I mean, the kids seemed to have a lot of fun. They did seem to enjoy it, just kind of running around, moving, being active.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it went pretty well.
What about you, Haley? Who were you with today?
I was with the Bible study, the Bible story, and I think it went pretty well. We did have to scrap one story, but the kids were okay with that because they apparently had not heard it. So we said, okay, we'll stick to the fruit of the Spirit. We got the whole thing done each time, and I was very happy and got to ask kids questions, and they answered them, and they had fun getting some stickers.
So we discovered that the group we're working with today is largely Hispanic. I mean, they were all Hispanic today.
Yeah.
And so that was different because none of us speak Spanish. But the kids were really receptive and very open to that. Um, did you find any kids that like were just so disconnected with English that they were feeling left out?
I didn't. I do not think I found that. We
Mm-hmm.
did have some that seemed to be more on the shy side, so they
Mm-hmm.
didn't really talk. But I also didn't know if that was maybe because they didn't have much English. But some points that would show that they did have some English.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But most of the kids, good. Their parents, we had a little more trouble with English.
Right, right. Yeah. So Gabe, why don't you explain what we did this afternoon? So this morning we did Bible camp, which was VBS. We did five stations?
Four.
Four stations. We did games, Bible, music, crafts. And then we came back for lunch, and then we went back out this afternoon. Why don't you explain what we did this afternoon, Gabe?
Yeah, so we like kind of went around. We handed out flyers. So we're doing like basically free meals tomorrow. So a meal for six, spaghetti dinner specifically. Just went to houses, knocked on doors, gave them a flyer, told them out, what we're going to be doing tomorrow, time, the place, all of that. Just, giving out free food basically.
And so the way that's going to work is they will come to the park in the afternoon from 2:30 to 3:30, same park where we're doing the Bible club in the morning, and we will have put together, or we will actually put it together then, so we can connect and spend a little bit more time trying to connect with them and build relationships with them. Maybe have gospel conversations, maybe pray for them, and they will be given a bag that has all the makings for a family of six for spaghetti, except for the ground beef. It'll be everything but the ground beef. And so that's an additional project that we kind of signed on to that we just got notified about last week, or actually 2 weeks ago. And they just discovered, hey, as good as we're having an in-reach into the community with the kids, what about those who don't have kids? And so they're looking to this to meet some really basic needs. And we have 100 meals we're hoping to give away tomorrow afternoon, so be praying for that. Haley, what would you say? What would be one prayer request you would like to share with everybody watching us right now?
I think one prayer request would be that the kids that we would get some more this week, that the heat wouldn't keep them away from coming, but
Yeah,
that
we
they would
had
be
we had
excited.
12 today. So
Yes,
yeah,
12
yeah.
students today. So hopefully the heat's not going to scare anybody away. It'll get a little cooler for everybody, not just the students, but the teachers as well.
Mm-hmm.
That we can get some more kids, and that we can also reach their parents some more too.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Gabe? What would be a prayer request?
I think definitely just like kind of energy for the whole week. There's definitely, the heat and all the moving and all the walking, all the sign up. It is draining.
Yeah.
It's good work, but yeah, definitely just that we have like the energy to stay motivated, keep going, and be active for the kids.
That's a great point, because the energy level and the active level is important for keeping them engaged. And it is very hot here, heat advisory most of the week. And I think today, according to my Apple Watch, we walked over 7 miles. So, yay! But no, it's great. Lots of steps. So anyway, thank you for tuning in. Continue to pray for Concord Church and Street Reach Memphis. There are 13 other groups here. Do we know the final number? There are a lot of other students here. There's over 200 students here, several different youth groups doing ministry all throughout this area. Connected with Brinkley Heights Baptist Church. You can go online and look at Street Reach. I think it's streetreach.org. If you just Google Street Reach Memphis, you'll find it. And just pray for us. And I'll be. The plan is to be back on tomorrow afternoon and record with a couple of our students. The latest from here in Memphis. So thank you so much. God bless. We'll talk to you all soon.